It's time for the show that engages with people of the combat sports world. And now, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed combat sports show champion of the world, Flash Knockdown!
Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me on episode 18 of Flash Knockdown with the #1 ranked UK and Ireland's amateur featherweight mixed martial artist and the reigning, defending, almighty fighting amateur featherweight champion, George Saint Stains. Welcome to the show, George.
That's fucking weird, huh? Holy shit. What the hell was that all about?
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
How was that nickname, mate?
It was good. It was good.
Yeah?
I like it. I like the
You
style.
like it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
brilliant. I worked very hard on that one.
do. It was good. It was worth the wait.
Excellent. So, George, thank you for making the time to come on the show, especially when you are in the middle of training camp for your first title defense in August.
No problem, mate. It's just you got to do some stuff, and you got to do these type of things to promote yourself, help promote everyone, really.
Absolutely, George. Absolutely. And George, before we go any further, please, could you give the viewers an overview of your MMA career, the gym you represent, and how people can find you online, please?
Yeah. So I'm 6-0 as an amateur. Multiple kickboxing fights, grappling, wrestling, all mixed martial arts. I'd say I dominated all of them from the whistle, to be fair. Just get in, get out, apart from my last one. My Instagram handle is george.stains1. Just George Stains on Facebook. Was that everything? Yeah. Oh, my gyms as well. My gyms. So I currently train a couple places. Main gym being AVT, Danny Mitchell, Jay Fairness, all that. But obviously, me living in Hull, can't get there all the time, so I have to train with my guys at home. So big shout out to Hit Squad Hull, do me a massive favour, let me train at home. With Stu Graham, Sam Wilkinson will be joining. He's just in Oman right now, and he should be coming back. Sponsors as well: Regolex Fresh Foods, Wolves Engineering, Bricknell Schools Out, Bob's Ring Clothing. All massive thanks to them guys. They helped me pursue my dreams, basically.
Excellent. Thank you very much for that, George.
No problem.
George, we now move on to the next part of the show that I've called Flash Choices.
Brilliant.
For first-time viewers, I will ask George 10 questions with 2 possible answers. And George, you choose the one that best suits in a flash. Got it?
Okay. Yeah, got it.
All right. First one, George. So let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do
First
it.
one. 1-800-273-8255 or homicide?
Homicide.
Homicide. And who does that feature?
I don't know. What? Ask the question again.
All right. Let's see. So think about it. 1-800-273-8255 or homicide? Come on, George.
Know.
Think of song titles.
Is it AC/DC?
That's fucking illegal.
It's not AC/DC. Think again. Could
God,
it
I can't
be?
think
Could it
of
be? Could it be one of your favorite rappers?
Oh, Eminem. Oh,
Yes, that's
Logic.
it.
It's about time. Let's go.
Logic and
It was the
Eminem.
numbers. It was the numbers that threw me off. Homicide, definitely. That
Homicide.
Spit Fire. Spit Fire.
Yeah, good. Oh, that's hilarious.
Homicide. That's what. It's honestly one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
I genuinely, my mind went blank. It was the numbers. Numbers threw me off. I do like 1-800 though. That is a super chill song, but
Yeah, it is. Homicide. Homicide featuring Eminem and
music-
Logic.
The video as well.
Yeah, the video's
Music video
good.
as well, where they got the doubles. Yeah.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Second one, George. Anakin
Yeah.
Skywalker or Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker?
Oh, I also got Anakin.
Anakin Darth Vader, yeah?
Yeah, I love that bit. I love Luke, but it's Anakin. It's the original, isn't he? It's the chosen one.
Yeah. And favorite Star Wars movie?
Revenge of the Sith has to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lightsaber battles.
Yeah. Yeah. Next one, George. Question mark kick or Superman punch?
Question mark kick.
All day
Easy,
long.
Easy.
All
Straight
day
up,
long.
Easy.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've seen you throw both a question mark kick and Superman
Yeah.
punch in one fight
Yeah.
during a K1 bout.
Oh, was it one of the Nico Fight Night ones?
Yeah, it was against Connor Maith.
Myth. Yeah. Yeah. But,
Am I right?
No. Yeah. Question marks my favourites.
Yeah.
Signature. My
That's your-
signature.
That is
Yeah,
your
signature
that is your
kick.
signature.
Really stunned. Oh!
Oh, beautiful question mark kick.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that. And in that Connor Maith fight, you
Yeah.
you almost got him with that head kick right at the beginning.
I know. I was
And-
super excited. It
I
got me
know.
real pumped for the rest of the fight.
That was a good fight, to be fair.
Oh, thank you. He
was a
messaged me
good
a
fight.
couple weeks ago, to be fair.
For real. Why?
Connor did when he got a bit drunk.
One of them ones.
Yeah.
One of them ones. Talking smack.
He did, but then I talked to him the next day and we've chilled it out. I'm going to go spar him soon, which should be fun.
Yeah. What is he up to now?
He said he's just been training. He said he broke his wrists.
Okay.
Probably punching people.
He's still doing K1?
Yeah. He said
for
he's
him.
doing K1.
Good for him.
I know. It's good to see, innit?
Yeah, because you were both 15 in that fight. Was that right?
I think I just turned 16 and he was still 15. I literally
Amazing.
just turned 16 2 months before.
Amazing. And do you miss K1?
I do and I don't, because MMA is just it's such a broad horizon, isn't it? Like the wrestling, the jiu-jitsu, the striking into wrestling, and K1 it's just sometimes it gets a bit boring for me.
Yeah. Yeah, there's many different layers to MMA.
Yeah, like a cake.
Like a cake, like a cheesecake.
Like a cheesecake.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, I like it.
You
I
like it, you like it.
We're loving it. We're loving it like this.
All right, then, George, the fourth one. Dean Windass or Giovanni?
Giovanni, quality player.
Yeah, he was.
Giovanni. I know Dean Windass is a homeboy, but Giovanni did probably more for City than
Yeah.
I know. Literally, it pops up on my Instagram today. Literally, what must have been 8 years ago when Dean Windass scored that goal today. It was literally today.
Dean Windass or Giovanni?
Giovanni.
The goal you mentioned, the goal that was Giovanni, was that the
Oh, no, Dean Windass.
was that in the
it was Dean
championship?
Windass.
The
Yeah,
championship
it was the
final.
and it got us into the Premier League. For the first time we got him forever. I was there. I went to that match.
Really? Was it
Yeah.
at the old Wembley?
Wembley. Yeah, it was at Wembley. I was must have been 10, 11.
Wow.
But everyone just went electric. It was mad.
And then a little question for you. So then who scored Hull's first Premier League goal?
Was it Giovanni?
Giovanni.
Yeah.
Listen, we're going
Yeah.
round,
I've
we're going
actually-
full circle here, bro.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I've I met Giovanni once.
Yeah.
My dad managed to get me in the walkout tunnel, and I met him. It was when we played Man City.
Oh, because he played for Man City.
Yeah. Yeah, I met him.
Wow.
Real brief, like just a
Hello.
handshake. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Great player. And his goal against Arsenal.
yeah. I think it was probably one of the best City players.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely,
For sure.
super skillful.
Yeah, super skillful. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, then, George, next one. Namesake George St. Pierre or John Jones?
GSP.
Yeah. Who's the GOAT? Is him or John Jones?
I don't know. I'd say GSP because he never got done for doing performance and drugs. And John Jones got popped. Yeah, John Jones got popped a couple of times, so you can't really tell.
Yeah, true. That's my reasoning for choosing GSP over John Jones. Yeah, I agree with that.
More likable person.
Hey, pussy, are you still there?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. Because he's, everyone loves GSP.
Oh yeah, he's such a nice guy, isn't he?
He is. Whereas John Jones is a bit of a polarizing figure.
Yeah, he's a bit of an idiot.
He is. But would you say that to his face?
I would, but I know I'd get knocked out.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you know that. As long as you know that. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You might be the #1 ranked amateur featherweight, but
not heavyweight.
Yeah, not light heavyweight. Exactly.
No.
Next one, then, George. Mexican foods or Caribbean foods?
Mexican.
Oh, that was a quick one. one.
I don't know why. I like Tex-Mex, and I like burritos, fajitas, tacos, all that stuff.
Good. Yeah, me too.
Sound.
Next one, George. The 9th of November 2019 or the 22nd of Feb 2020?
The first one. November, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the significance of that fight?
When I won the interim title against Marlon.
Yeah.
It was just a good performance.
Yeah, it was. But we'll get into that a little later.
Sound.
A little later. Side kick to the body or clinch knee to the body?
Clinch knee. I feel like you can be a bit more accurate and be a bit more aggressive.
Yeah. And have you ever done Muay Thai?
No, I've trained it, like, of course, but never fought it. Would be something I would be interested in doing.
Yeah,
that excites me with the elbows and that.
Absolutely. And also going to Thailand perhaps to train.
Oh yeah,
they've got tons of gyms.
It'd be beautiful. Loads of my coaching staff and not staff, but loads of my coaches. They've all been and just said, "Oh, it's brilliant."
It's amazing.
I want to go.
Yeah, you should go. Call of Duty.
I'm definitely gonna go.
No, you should definitely go once everything settles down and flights are possible. I've heard nothing but good things about. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Thailand. Yeah. Loads and loads of gyms, good fighters, good food, good weather. What's there not to like?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Call of Duty Modern Warfare or Call of Duty Warzone?
Warzone. I'd say Warzone. Just because I like battle royales.
I love that. And how good are you?
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Are you good?
Bad.
You're not bad.
I'm all right. I'm not bad. I don't lose a lot. I lose a bit, but it's like I win a couple games. when I play.
Yeah, but that's in the virtual reality. In reality, you win all your fights.
Exactly.
That's what matters, brother. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. You can't win them all.
Exactly.
You can't
be good at everything.
You can't be good at everything. And then we move on to the final one now, George. So the number one ranked
Brilliant.
or almighty fighting champion?
Oof. Me. That's hard.
Yeah.
I'd personally say, because I know a lot of people, not a lot of people will know me as the almighty champion. They'll know me as the number one ranked featherweight. But it's kind of just nice to be a champion. And it's like, go almighty champion.
Almighty champion. Lovely. And then again, we'll go into the fight that made you
Just 'cause
almighty
it's nice to be
champion later
champion.
on. Yeah, of course. Yeah, because it's something that you've got on your mantelpiece.
Sound. Yeah, exactly. Something that's yours.
Something that you can show
That
off.
one's just a statistic. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. But both are equally impressive.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not when I say almighty champion, I'm not taking away from being number one around. Just it's just the yin and the yang in it.
Yeah, of course. Listen, there's no with that thing, there's no right or wrong answer.
No, yeah.
You know? Cool. So how did you find your flash choices overall, George?
I enjoyed them.
You like it?
There's some hard ones to choose from, but I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
That's all right. Good. I'm glad that you did.
Good.
And yeah, you'll never live it down with the first question. You forgot logic. I know. That's unbelievable. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
It's gonna haunt me.
It's gonna haunt you. Sorry. It happens.
It's all right. It's all right. I should have been more switched on.
That's all right. Like I said, no one's perfect, brother. No one's perfect.
True.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So nothing's perfect apart from your records.
Exactly. That's all that matters.
Exactly. So, George, let's now look at your MMA flashlights. And there's a lot of them. Starting with your debut in November 2018. The same day as UFC Fight Night 140 in Argentina, which featured light heavyweights Johnny Walker, who now trains out of SBG Islands with head coach John Kavanagh. John is a coach that you admire. What is it specifically about John you appreciate?
I just think he's got a good demeanor. Like he's not like, oh, I was McGregor's coach. I was I got him to where he is. It's just that he got him. He stayed humble and like the book win or learn. That saying is one thing I live by. You don't lose, you learn. You get better with your losses. And like I watched some podcasts with him and he talks about when he's in fight camp, they're just they'll focus a lot on developing the fighter skill set instead of like focusing on what their opponent's going to do. So like they'll mold the fight set their fighting style a bit more to suit it instead of just changing it fully. So you might get like a real traditional style boxer going in against someone like real long. So the boxer has to change it up a little bit. But like Kavanagh, play to his advantages, which is one thing I really like. He values his fighter skill sets, which I think is really important. And he has good relationships with his students.
Yeah, absolutely. And George, your MMA debut was at AFC 10 in York versus Callum Candela, a fellow debutee who was not your originally planned opponents. There was no feeling that process as the fight began, and it resulted in you locking the guillotine, bringing memories of the choke you sunk on Marlon to win the interim almighty featherweight title. And in the same venue, almost 2 years to the day later.
Yeah.
If I would have told you at that point you would win your next 4 fights by submission, would you have believed me?
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Crazy.
No, I thought I'd got some decisions or knockouts or something like that. Not submissions.
Unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable.
It's funny, isn't it?
Very, very. Yeah, given your backgrounds.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
Yeah, I would have not believed the word you said.
Yeah, because someone looking at your records would assume, and without knowing you, and I've heard some people refer to you as a grappler, and I'm like, he's not a grappler.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I think it's funny when people refer to me as that.
Yeah.
Just playing the game, innit?
Correct. So coming back to the fight, you absolutely overwhelmed your opponents in that first round with your relentless pressure. Is your high work rate a big part of your game and also success?
I I wouldn't say I rely. To say I rely on it is foolish because like you can't rely on that. But yeah, I'd say it's a big thing because like I know I can go forever. I won't stop. I just know my engine's too good, and I know they will because the pace that can put on people is sometimes ridiculous. And I do feel like it is a big part of my game. Yeah.
Yeah, good. The punishment to your opponent continued in the second round, and there were moments even before the ref put a stop to it where it perhaps should have been waved off. I guess that's a satisfying performance for you to watch back.
Oh yeah, it is one of my favorite fights to watch back. I like every bit about it. It's just no offense to Callum or because I've talked to him as well recently. He's a great kid, but it was just violent. It was just violence.
It was.
And I did really like that performance. I was the only one not to get because we had a couple guys on that fight night. I was like the only one of our guys not to get like a knockout or a submission, and I was gutted. I got a TKO instead, while all them got submissions and knockouts.
Wow, he's a tough competitor.
Yeah,
he was so tough. Yeah,
he was in it. He was in it
big time
to the end.
To the very ends.
Yeah, he was
tough guy.
Much respect for him for that as well because he didn't. Even the first round didn't have to come back out because he was.
No,
it was. I put some damage on him in the first as well, so respect for him even coming out in a second.
100%. Yeah, no, 100%. I agree. And at the end, George, it was a nice embrace with Callum, including shaking his team's hands or hands. That level of respect to both the fighter and his corner team is something that I've seen you demonstrate in all of your fights. How important is maintaining respect for you?
Super important. After the fight, you've got to shake your opponent's hand, make sure they're okay. Say if you've like hurt them, knocked them out. Main thing is getting them all right. Celebrate, when they're all right. Obviously, you can get caught up in the moment, and then when you come back into it, you're just like, okay, it needs to be all right. And shaking my teammate, not my team, sorry, his coach's hands, and that's important because you're just showing respect in it. I've just beaten your guy. Let's just be all right about it. There's no need for animosity. Yeah. We've just fought. We've just put a hat. We put our not livelihoods, but like we've gone into battle, haven't we? You have to respect that.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I really liked your, you probably don't, I don't know, but I liked your post-fight speech after Marlon. It was a good one. That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was really cool. Really, it's refreshing to hear, especially from a champion.
Oh, was it? That's good to hear. I really like that. Thank you. That genuinely, that means a lot.
Yeah, no, it was good to hear. You obviously you're a role model, and it's good for people to see that that's how you carry yourself as a champion. So well done to you, my man.
Yeah, well done. Much respect.
My pleasure. So George, tell us, how did it feel to win your first MMA fight, and with that kind of performance where you really mixed it up well?
It felt good. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
I was electric. I went back, stage. I went backstage, go see my family and my friends. It was brilliant. It's just it, like I'm sure anyone else will say the same. You can't really describe the feeling. You're just buzzing all over the place. That adrenaline, still pumping. You're just absolutely all over the place, buzzing. You want to fight again, almost. You just want to get back in there.
Oh, I love that feeling, man. Wow, you're so lucky. So, George,